Good morning, church family. Today is Thursday, February 23rd, and this is our weekly update. Our verse of the month is 2 Corinthians 5, 14, and 15. And just ask a question, are you able to quote that verse yet? I want to encourage you to not just be listening to us say verses or just saying on Sunday morning, but to be working hard to get these into your head and your heart so that you can be encouraged by them, but then also you can help others with their walk with God and pointing them to Christ. So our verse is this: for the love of Christ controls us, because we have concluded this, that one has died for all, and therefore all have died. And he died for all, that those who live might no longer live for themselves, but for him who for their sake died and was raised. And again, that verse is really helpful because it points to the now of the gospel, that Jesus died and rose. And as we're making choices, we're often at a why, and to think, am I going to choose to live for myself, love myself, or choose to live for God and love him? And really, a lot of decisions come down to that in terms of relationships, how we respond, and the choices we make. So I encourage you to be working on memorizing 2 Corinthians 5, 14, and 15. Well, we have a number of birthdays coming up this week. Today is Dave Fowler and Gloria German's birthdays. On the 25th, Andy Messmer, our missionary to Spain, is having a birthday. On the 26th, Elizabeth Rose is having a birthday. And on the 27th, Rachel Franzine and Dave Record are having birthdays. And then coming up on the 24th of the month, Jerry and Cease Kemp are celebrating an anniversary. So happy birthday to all of you. Happy anniversary. Trust you enjoy the week. Well, a couple announcements. We have an open gym coming up on tonight from 6 to 8. That's scheduled regularly on Thursday nights from 6 to 8. If you're interested, you know somebody who might be, then just show up. Also coming up on Wednesday night, we have a starting point class. That's for those who are newer to the church, want know a little more about the church, for those who want to formally partner with us. So if you're interested in that, if you'd let us know or just show up next Wednesday night, we have that class again from 6 to 8. I want to encourage you to please be praying for Dan and Elizabeth Rose. Dan is still recovering from back surgery. Elizabeth is about 38 weeks pregnant, and they both have COVID and pretty rough. So be praying for them, that God would heal them quickly, that God would protect the baby, and then a safe delivery coming up very soon. So be praying for Dan and Elizabeth. On Sunday morning, we're going to be talking about hope in a dream. As we think about how our choices, our foolish choices, our sinful choices often create problems, they make life hard, and it's easy just to kind of lose hope and just to kind of put our head down and keep moving on. However, as we're going to see on Sunday morning from our passage in Genesis 28, that God meets us in our mess. That God meets us in our mess to get us to a better place. That he is a God of hope who fills us with joy and peace as we believe him and follow him. And so I want to use Sunday morning's message from Genesis 28 to really be an encouragement to see how good our God is to us, regardless of where we find ourselves. Well, as we think about Sunday morning, I want to encourage you to be inviting people to church, and also to think, who have you met recently? Somebody new in the church. We got a number of new faces. Are you taking an opportunity to say hello to people and to greet them, introduce yourself, and get to know them a little bit? Then also, not only inviting people to church, connecting with people in church, but also connecting with a growth group or a Sunday morning Sunday school class, Sunday evening Bible study. We just think it's really important for us as believers to be growing together in groups where people know us and we know others. We can be praying for each other at a close range. So I encourage you to be working on that. Well, our verse for today is from Psalm 18. In verses 1 to 3, it says this: I love you, O Lord, my strength. The Lord is my rock and my fortress, my deliverer, my God, my rock in whom I take refuge, my shield and the horn of my salvation, my stronghold. I call upon the Lord, who is worthy to be praised, and I am saved from my enemies. Just a great, great passage whenever we consider all the challenges that we face, to know God is our strength. He is a rock for us. He is a fortress. He's a deliverer, a place of refuge. He is a stronghold for us. That all of these things, he saves us from our enemies, makes us his children, protects us, that we have every reason to have great hope and confidence that our God is with us. He is for us. He is our defender, whatever takes place. And because of that, we can have great joy. Well, church family, look forward to seeing you on Sunday. Love you. May God bless you.